Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to cilinixfxcapital. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video right here on Solana. I wanted to do an update. I think we're on the verge, or at least I think we have a good chance to actually break out here. So just wanted to give you my thoughts on the current situation for Solana, so you kind of know what's going on in terms of the structure. But then we'll also talk about the different possibilities here and in price action, right? So for me, look, ultimately, it's quite clear in terms of which levels matter most. And which levels to look at for a potential breakout or a breakdown, which is also still a possibility. I mean, the market is, or at least has been, quite strong in this week opening, together with the US equity market as well. Has been quite strong, but things can turn around very, very quickly, as most of you know. So you need to be prepared for all scenarios. So that's what we'll do. We'll do a full update, tell you everything you need to know, or at least I'll try my best to do that. So let's get right into it. Now, first of all, what I always like to do is talk about the fundamentals for Solana, see if they're still holding up, and well, we can briefly look at that and say that they're stable. All right, DEX trading volumes have dropped down a fair bit, but ultimately, if you take a look at the DEX trading volumes over the last month or so, they've been relatively stable. Same thing with the TVL, but the TVL obviously is very correlated with the price of Solana, which has also been quite stable. So yeah, that's all normal. The technicals, however, for Solana are a little bit more interesting. We've talked about this before, but obviously we drop back down into the previous range we held throughout the middle of March, where the value area is between 132 and 122, but you can see some spikes, especially higher, going on as well. So let's say 136 and 122. That's the main range. Drop down below, drop down into that. Found some support here at the POC, but ultimately dropped down all the way to the bottom right here at 123. And that's where we have been, well, a little bit too stable, I'd say, since Saturday morning. Because what you can see is that Solana has been very, very tight, and it's been a while since I've seen something like this. But it's been very tight in this very tight range right here, between 123 and 127, where 127, so kind of the upper bound of this range, let's call it like that, is the POC, all right? And that's also the most interesting level right now. So that's around 128, 127.5. Because the main move I'm looking at for Solana right now is a move up. All right, we're getting quite a lot of strength from US equities, from Bitcoin. We're also getting some strength from Avalanche, by the way, which historically is actually quite correlated to Solana. So that actually might have an effect as well. So the main thing I want to see from Solana is whether it is strong enough with the leverage coming in to get that break above 128, 127.5. All right, because then we can actually talk about filling the imbalance to the upside. Solana right now has quite a few imbalances, actually. I mean, if we zoom in like this, what you'll see, if it loads up, yeah, what you can see is that we have an imbalance at 141. We have an imbalance at 136 right here. So those are all pretty major, and the imbalance basically starts at like 134.6 already. So we have quite a few imbalances to the upside we can fill, and if we would be able to get that breakout here above 128, and the fundamentals stay at least relatively, stable, and we do not get some sort of a major escalation in a trade war, I think we can see a nice bullish move. And at this point of time, given the strength that we're seeing in the markets, I actually lean towards seeing something like this. Now, getting the move all the way up to 136, I think is a lot. So my initial price target would be the value area high at 132.5. Then at least we're getting close to that imbalance. But at this point of time, look, ultimately, what I wanted to say is that the most important levels are 128 and 122. And ultimately, the main thing you should do is wait for a breakout out of either of these levels. And then you have to make your own opinion. Which of these breakouts do you think is more likely? And given the circumstances, or given what I'm seeing in the markets right now, and also slightly what I expect from the fundamentals tomorrow, I would say this is most likely. Right, now, would I trade this? No, not unless we actually have seen a confirmed breakout. But that is my prediction. All right, so those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.